CDPR giving zero fucks about any drama that's going on right now. The CEO charging headfirst into a what can be assumed as a snowflake shitstorm, and CD Projekt Red CEO just plowing through it and saying, you know what, we just went gold, bitches. We just went gold. CyberPunk 2077, one of the most highly anticipated titles, and we will probably be busting all different types of records in terms of what this game will make, upwards of billions, will literally be in everybody's PC, Xbox, and is it going to PlayStation 2? Probably. And, you know, we talked about this on the stream a few days ago. We got people's opinions on what they think of the whole debacle that's happening right now, because I call it a debacle on both sides, about CD Projekt Red saying, hey, we're going to enforce 6-day mandatory work weeks. But on the other side of the spectrum, the CEO is saying, hey, I'm going to give you 10% of the profits, right? And I'm gonna split it up equally amongst the devs. Some people, after seeing that, says that that does not justify the mandatory crunch. Some people saying that, of course, they're gonna do this. If they worked longer, maybe they could make more than the 10% bonus. That's a bunch of bullshit, actually, because if you do the numbers and you really think about what this game is gonna make, there's no real ceiling on the amount of profit this game could make unless there's a lot of creative accounting. And I personally think that the CEO of CD Projekt Red is not going to make people upset that are working for him, because he's already done that, and he will not further upset them by doing creative accounting to the point where it takes away from the income side of things of these developers, because then he'd have a massive walkout, and he wouldn't want that. He's already upset them. He's not going to get to the point. He's not stupid enough to get to the point where he'd upset them again by not giving them a hefty payout. So there will be a hefty payout for these developers. I think for anybody that thinks otherwise, I think you should really take some time to look into the numbers of it. It's gone gold. It's gone gold. Yes, Melchior asked the question, do you think it'll make more than GTA 5? Yes, I predict that it will in fact make more than GTA 5. This is GTA 5 Heroin Edition. I'm calling this GTA 5 Heroin. I'm not calling it Cyberpunk anymore. This is GTA Heroin. Like, this is official. Like, they've upgraded GTA. They've shot it with a whole bunch of heroin. Everybody loves it. Everybody wants it. It's going to break records. It's going to be ridiculous. And these devs are going to get paid very, very well. There's a whole debate that we had about this last week. If you guys would like to see the results of the poll, it is in our community tab. You guys can check out whether our community thought the devs were a bunch of snowflakes, or you guys can check out if the community thought that the CEO was a master evil Jedi. A Sith Lord, if you will. The results are there on the community tab as to what our community thinks. It was actually pretty interesting, the turnout. I think now there's over 400 votes, which is still relatively small on the sample size, but Snowfox says GTA 5 has the whole online thing. Cyberpunk doesn't at this time, and that's really why I think that it's going to surpass GTA 5, Snowfox, because while you're right, I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility that they're going to put an online plug-in or some type of... They'd be stupid not to. Who knows? I just think that they will expand upon... I think Cyberpunk will be ever expanding, is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be one of those titles in CDPR's line where I think they're going to come back to it over and over and over again. And also, let me just say this. I have never been excited as I have been about a solo game in a long time, at least in its initial origin concept. Here it is phase where they throw it out as a solo player kind of experience. I usually am not a solo type person. I like the player to player interactions. I like the MMO style feels of games. So this is like out of the ordinary for me to be involved in a title like this. And the reason why I think that I really am going to get into this is because I really think the amount of detail that they put into this, the amount of AI, the work in the AI that they've put into this, the flavor of the actual of Night City, and the amount of submissions on missions on missions on missions and gameplay that is in this will satiate and satisfy me. Like, this is one of the only times that I can remember. I don't even think of a title that I can remember that was a solo type title that I got this excited about. I'm trying to like compare it to something and nothing's coming up. I think this is probably the first time that I've been this excited about a solo type experience ever. You know, because I think that the gameplay is, and the amount of people and the amount of the interaction with NPC and the AI is going to probably be par none some of the best around. And it's almost evident to me that because of what's going on and the CEO is so committed on getting this out in November, probably because of obligations that he has financially, but also because he seriously wants just to get this in everybody's hands, and he's that dedicated. And he's like, hey, you know, I want this out here. I want people playing it. I want people to experience it. I think he's proud of it. I really think this man knows that this is going to be a banger. I really think that this is going to be like a freaking grand slam. Who knows, though? We won't know till November. I'm pretty sure they're going to deliver this November. A lot of people are saying right now, like they even with this crunch time, that maybe it still won't get in people's hands by November. I think it will. I think it will. I think maybe there will be a couple issues with bugs. I don't know how buggy it would be or if there's going to be any bugs. I really think the CEO is determined to get this out like in professional mode. I really think he is. So I'm looking forward to CyberPunk. I'm looking forward to the gameplay. I'm probably going to put it on the channel. We'll see. We'll see what I think about it. But going gold. CyberPunk going gold.